Welcome back to our Valentine's Day special, and it wouldn't be a holiday without one of my favorite Galentines, 425 lifestyle contributor Monica Hart. As usual, she put together the most beautiful party you've ever seen. Hey, first of all, happy Valentine's Day.
Yes, I love it. Thanks for having me.
You always make things so beautiful, but like when you look at all of this, it can be a bit intimidating. But you say, you know what? Just take one or two ideas from what you have here today.
Absolutely, yes. And I'm going to start with a runner. I like to do a runner, not with hearts and stuff, because I want a runner that I can use every day. So I love this light lavender. If you don't happen to have a cool runner, make one. This is just made out of a really fun paper, and I've taped it together. I dovetailed the V in the front, and you can make a runner out of some leftover, wrapping paper.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, because I do have like heart wrapping paper. If you don't want to be...
Tape it together.
Love that idea.
Do a little dovetail on the back. It looks really cute. So that's that.
That is genius.
There you go.
I'm doing that tonight. Okay, done. Okay.
And then flowers, right?
All right.
Okay, so you go to the market and you get like a $20 thing of flowers.
Right.
And I like to get my money's worth, so I break it up into all these fun little mason jars. I've got a vintage milk jar. Tuck in a few tags that I've used years past. There's a little XXO. There's a little heart. They're just left over, right?
Yeah.
And so you can dance these down the table. You can put one at each place setting. If you have kids, they can bring it to their room or the bath, and you can just get more mileage with this $20 bouquet, right?
Right, and it looks much classier when you take it all together and you make it your own thing.
So easy, and they're just hand tied. I use twine to tie them together. Fun clippers. You're good to go.
But what an easy way to make your house feel festive without having to go buy more decorations, because that's my problem is decorating, like buying a decor for every different holiday.
And then you have to store it.
And then you got to store it. I love the hand-tied bouquets. What is next?
What's next is if you have an ice bucket and you have some leftover flowers, pop it in there. Really fun. Make sure you put berries in your glass. It looks really cute. And then a little cheese board. Now, I happen to have a heart-shaped cheese board, but if you don't, no big deal. Go get some parchment paper. Do what you did in grade school, right? You got a little parchment paper, and then you go like that. Now you have your form. Slap it down on a piece of wood or whatever, and then you can use that as your guide to make your little heart-shaped thing. Put fresh berries. We've got, of course, cheese and crackers and nuts, and I've got little pots of jam, edible flowers. So easy, so fast. And again, if you don't have this,
I am so trying this next time. I thought this was just going to be the decoration, but you're right. You use this as a guide, to put all your fruits and things.
Yeah, because there you go.
You stole my heart.
Oh, I love
all right. What are these cute little things?
3 little cupcakes, sweet treats. Here's the best news. They're all made from a box. Okay, so last minute, it's great. But the first one is really fun. It's a hidden heart. And so what I've done is I have made 2 different cakes, and I did one that was red velvet and one that was vanilla. And so then you do a sheet cake, and then you cut out these little, with a 1-inch heart, these little red velvet hearts. Isn't that yummy?
And then
you put the batter in there. You fill it about 2/3 full, and then what happens is you have a hidden heart. And so now I have decorated the top, and I've marked it with a little candy. I've got some little candies here. And the reason I do that, because when you slice into it, you want to know what direction the heart is. Otherwise, it's going to look like an ear, and that's not going to be attractive. We don't want that. So that's number 1. Number 2, all I did is I got some brownie mix. I put it in a little muffin tin, and then I went ahead and they popped in a little raspberry, and look how cute that looks.
That looks very elegant,
it looks like
and very elevated.
In a French bakery or something, but it's just a boxed brownie mix. Last but not least, this is a really fun thing. You make a heart-shaped cupcake, and we're going to do it with a really great hack. I don't want to buy things that I have to store. So
like
what
heart-shaped muffin tins?
No, yeah, muffin tins. So what you do is you get a little bit of foil, and you squeeze it into the size of a marble, and you can see what I've done here. I tuck it in to the pan, and then it forms a heart. So what you do is you fill up your thing about halfway full, then you put this little thing behind it, and then as it bakes off, it's going to become this fun little heart.
See, you can see that right there. She just put it there, so it makes it this heart, which
becomes this.
Like that.
Isn't that cute? So easy.
I cannot even with how clever that is.
So all you need for some of these things, you want to make sure that 2/3 are half full, otherwise it doesn't turn out. And also you want a heart-shaped cookie cutter. And last but not least,
cocktail time.
Cocktail time. So I've got a strawberry martini drop. I've made a homemade strawberry puree. And they're actually in here. And you want to do a fun garnish. So I've sliced up a strawberry and skewered it, and you can see that it looks like a little heart. Isn't that sweet?
You cut it into a little heart, which is easy.
A little heart. Super easy.
Cocktail
And so here we go. Be careful. I've got the thing in it. I love these individual shakers. They're so much fun.
So is your puree just strawberry, sugar, and water?
Yes. Yep, that's it.
By the way, I love these little
You
shakers.
can put some vanilla in
Now
if you
that's
want.
something I'll invest in.
Go for high pour. Here we go.
High pour, fancy.
We fancy. It's like we've done this before.
I know.
Huh.
I did learn a trick that if you keep the cup stationary when you're pouring, you can go as high as you want and it will not spill.
That's good to know.
All right, okay, let's try
so
this
all right.
little thing. This is fun.
This can fall in there, that's fine.
Yummy!
A little vodka, lemon juice.
Oh, that's
strawberry
good.
puree.
I'm finishing that. That
All right,
tastes like
cheers.
Valentine's right there.
Right there. And look at the
Cheers,
color.
my beautiful friend,
Very
and your
nice.
creativity is always so wonderful and
Love
welcome.
joining you guys. Thank you.
Oh, this is great. And I'm going to actually do at least 2 of these things
I
tonight
love
when I
it.
get
Let
home.
me
So
know.
I hope you're proud.
Let me know. I am proud.
I love you.
Cheers.
All
Cheers,
right.
everybody.
Well, it is a real love fest around.